Yo, what's good everybody? It's your boy Malcolm. I'm back for another video, and in today's video, I'm doing something that y'all have been asking for a very long time. I'm gonna be giving you guys the 10 aliens I would put in my personal Omnitrix. Let's get it. So as you guys know, I've been doing Ben 10 videos for a while. It's been a while since I did my last one, but you guys are always asking if I had my own Omnitrix, what 10 aliens would I put in it? So I stopped, I went through all of Ben's aliens. I think it's 67 total, something like that. I went through all his aliens. I went through some deep thinking and I found the aliens that I would choose. Before we get into the video and I tell you guys my 10 aliens I would put in my Omnitrix, I want you guys to put in the comments your 10 aliens you would put in the Omnitrix. Don't put no ultimates or nothing crazy. I just want to see your regular aliens that y'all want to put in there. Now, here's the thing. These are the 10 aliens I would put in my Omnitrix, not the 10 greatest aliens of all time. There are some aliens that are very good that I just wouldn't put in my Omnitrix because either I'm biased or I like somebody more. I'm doing this for what I would like, for my personal taste and what I would really want in my Omnitrix. That's what I'm basing it off of. Some of these aliens might be chosen by how cool they are, how strong they are, how much drip they got. That all goes into my decision-making process. So if you don't see an alien that you think should be on there, I don't know what to tell you. I just don't rock with them. But before we get into the list, make sure you guys like, share, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. It will help me out a ton. And hit that noti bell. I've been dropping a lot of videos and you guys should know every single time I post a video. And if you want more nerd content from me, check out my podcast, The Storm Podcast, where me and two of the bros talk about all the new anime stuff. Every single Sunday it drops 3 hours worth of content. It is a great time. If you like me and you like nerd stuff, you'll love this podcast. Go check it out. But without further ado, let's get into the list. And by the way, I need to say this video is not counting ultimate forms or fusion forms. It's just the standard aliens that Ben has got from the original series, Alien Force, Ultimate Alien, and Omniverse. Just those. Let's start off with the first alien I would put in my Omnitrix, Upgrade. When I was a kid and I saw the original 10 aliens, Upgrade was immediately my favorite, so it wouldn't make sense for me not to put him in my list. Not only was he my favorite because he's the coolest, he's also super useful in my day-to-day life. If I can control and upgrade technology, you're unstoppable in the 21st century with that. Let's just be honest. I can make my whip better, my computer can run faster, anything that I need, boom, turn in an upgrade, get to it. It literally wouldn't make sense for you not to put him in your Omnitrix in the real world. Now, I could hear the argument for potentially putting Jury Rig instead of Upgrade because Jury Rig's things like stay permanently. Upgrade can only upgrade things while he's possessing them, while Jury Rig can build something and I could use it forever, but just think Upgrade's cooler. Not to mention he's made out of nanite, so it's a lot harder to hurt him. Upgrade going into my Omnitrix for sure. That's literally without a doubt. All right, the next alien I'm putting in my Omnitrix, Echo. The power to multiply is so insane and OP. I've said all my life that I wish I could do a shadow clone jutsu and have more me's to make work more efficient or whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's so many things you could do if you had more of you. That is what Echo is. Not to mention, Ben also keeps a spare Echo in the trunk in case he dies, so he has an extra 1-up on life. That's what I'm gonna do always. I'm basically gonna be immortal with Echo. I need to put him in my Omnitrix. It would be dumb not to. And then on top of that, the Sonic Blasts are unstoppable. You can beat damn near anything with Sonic Blast. Echo's blasts are so loud that they can crack Petro Sapiens. Yes, that is diamond heads. They're that strong. So the second alien I'm putting in my Omnitrix has to be Echo. For the third spot in my Omnitrix, I'm gonna pick a water alien. If you know me, you know I hate Ripjaws. I think he absolutely fucking sucks. So I would never put him in my Omnitrix. Water Hazard is pretty cool, but he like blasts water. He's not super great in the water. For my water pick, I'm going with Ben's best water alien, Amphibian. Cause here's the thing about Amphibian. You get a water alien, you get an electricity alien, and you get a ghost alien all in one. It's a triple whammy. He can fly, he can stretch, he can go underwater, he can shock things. Great alien overall. And I said I'm choosing him as a water alien, but I don't even really be around water that much. I probably use him more to fly and phase through things, but I got a different alien that I'm gonna pick later on for that. For the fourth spot in my Omnitrix, I am going to pick a brawler. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, this pick is probably gonna be highly controversial because I think that this alien is debatably Ben's best brawler. No, it's not Forearms. No, it's not Humongosaur. It's not even Wrath. In my opinion, I think Ben's best brawler alien is Kickin' Hawk. Kickin' Hawk is such a fire brawler because he has speed, agility, and strength, and a lot of Ben's brawlers don't have the same level of all three of those that can make them that efficient. Because yes, Ben does have other brawlers that are stronger in just physical strength than Kickin' Hawk is, but Kickin' Hawk makes up for it in his speed and agility. Not to mention, he got them hands, but his feet are basically like hands as well. So he's damn near forearms if you really think about it. I know he's not as popular because he came out in the Omniverse and people feel weird about Omniverse, but I'm telling you, Kickin' Hawk is a great brawler and I'm putting him in my Omnitrix. Obviously, if I'm building an Omnitrix, I gotta put a fire alien in there. The options for fire aliens are Heat Blast, Swamp Fire, or maybe Energy, depending on if you count him as a fire alien. I personally don't, but some people do. But for the one that I'm putting in my Omnitrix, I gotta go with Swamp Fire. In OG Ben 10, Wildvine shot up my list of favorites when he was introduced. I already like Heat Blast, and Swamp Fire is the perfect combination of them both. Why the fuck wouldn't I put him in my Omnitrix? Not to mention the Omniverse Swamp Fire drip is out of control. You gotta add him. Swamp Fire is super strong. His fire power is second to only really Heat Blast. His plant powers are incredible. And on top of that, he has regeneration, which is literally so important when you're picking aliens and you need to get into a fight. Because let's be real, this is the real world. People are probably going to be doing shit like shooting at you and sending drones and shit like that. The healing, you need it. You gotta have it. Now there is the downside that Swamp Fire stinks really bad, but like, so what? If you're that cool, are people really gonna care if you smell a little bad? So yeah, Swamp Fire gotta go in the mix. When I was making this list, I was looking at the other Omnitrix and finding out which spots I probably need to fill in order to really make this a well-rounded Omnitrix. And I need a speedster. My options for speedsters were Fast Track, Accelerate, Clockwork. If you really think about it, Clockwork is a speedster because he can stop time and move really fast, you know what I'm saying? But the speedster that I chose is Jet Ray. Here's the thing, he's not a traditional speedster because he doesn't run. However, Jet Ray is Ben's fastest alien. Jet Ray can fly faster than Accelerate can run. Plus, I figure I get a 2-for-1 bonus when I have speed and flying. And then when you add in his energy beams and things like that, I think that he's just a good pick. Now, I thought about not adding him because if you know me, you know, I kind of hate Jet Ray. Do I really have a reason to hate him? No. I've always just felt kind of biased to him. He's ugly and I don't know. I just never really liked him that much. But when I'm being objective and thinking about it, you kind of gotta put Jet Ray on the list. So I'm gonna add him to my Omnitrix. Next, I'm gonna add an underrated alien. I'm gonna put Gray Matter in my Omnitrix. A lot of people don't like Gray Matter because he's small and he's not that powerful, but I'm putting Gray Matter in there because he's the smartest alien that Ben's ever had. A lot of people would go with Brainstorm when they're trying to pick their cerebral alien because Brainstorm has more combat ability, he can shoot electricity, he can fly, he got telekinesis and things like that. But I'm picking Gray Matter because one, he's smarter, he can fit in smaller areas, and guess what? I just like him more than Brainstorm. Brainstorm is a dick. Not to mention, I feel like it would be useful from time to time to be able to get small and like go inside stuff. Like if my car's not working, you get little, boom, 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 do something like that. I think it would be useful. I'm putting Gray Matter on there. All right, now for the final 3 aliens I'm adding to my personal Omnitrix. Let's go. For my 7th alien pick, I'm going with good old Diamond Head. Why am I putting Diamond Head in my Omnitrix, you ask? Because he's cool as shit. Because when you really think about it, I don't need him. I have a brawler, I have strength, I have all those things. I'm adding Diamond Head on here because I just think he's cool. He looks cool, his diamond powers are fire, he can cut through anything, and his little crystals are worth a lot of money. If I'm getting my own Omnitrix, I'm gonna need to find a way to get some bread too. Obviously, I could probably rob any bank I ever want to rob with the power of an Omnitrix, but I'm a good guy. I'm probably just gonna sell off those Petrosapien crystals, make a lot of bread, and be living good. So yeah, Diamond Head gotta go on there because he's cool, he got drip, that's my guy. Diamond Head, come on the squad. For my 9th alien, I'm actually going to pick Ben's 2nd best alien of all time in my opinion, Feedback. Feedback's energy absorption is second to none. And in this world, having those powers would be cool as hell. There's literally energy everywhere. I could take energy from computers, from cars, from telephone wires, and my phone would never die. Not to mention, Feed just got a different type of swag and drip that the other aliens don't have. Who wouldn't want to be Feedback? He's also more than just energy absorption. He's pretty good for a scrap too. His agility and strength aren't bad. Obviously, he's not a brawler alien, but he's good if you need him in a fight. Honestly, I see why he's one of Ben's favorite aliens ever, because he's one of my favorite aliens ever, and it wouldn't make sense for me to not put him in there. Last but not least, if you're building an Omnitrix, there's one alien that I think you should put on there because he is the greatest alien that Ben has ever had, in my opinion. Big Chill. Big Chill covers so many bases in one alien. He can fly, he can freeze things, he's intangible, he looks cool as shit. It wouldn't make sense not to put Big Chill on there. Because if you ever need to get somewhere, you can fly there. If you can't get in, you phase through the wall. If you want to do something cool like make a goddamn snowstorm in your city, shoot some ice up in the air. Big Chill is perfect for almost any scenario. The only reason you wouldn't pick Big Chill is like, I guess if you want it to be hot. If you need an alien, Big Chill can do almost anything you need. He's a combination of Ghost Freak and Arctiguana, who are two very useful aliens. Put them together, you get the greatest of all time. And that is my 10 aliens I would put in my personal Omnitrix. I did a lot of thinking about this video and this list, and I think I came up with a pretty good one, but I want to know what you guys have. I want to hear you guys' 10 aliens that you would put in the Omnitrix and see if yours is better than mine. Do I think it will be better? Probably not, but I think you guys probably would have some good lists. And as always, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, what are you doing? You watched the whole video, you probably liked it. Hit that sub button and hit that noti bell so you know when the next video is coming. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.